Hey guys, welcome back, or welcome if you've never been here before. Thank you for stopping by. So today it's going to be my Shop My Stash, my weekly Shop My Stash. At this point we're about 10 days late in filming it. I put it up on the 2nd originally. Sorry, I filmed it on the 2nd originally, but it didn't actually go up for a few days later because I had other videos to put up first. So we're going to be switching out the makeup products, well some of them at least, and then I'm going to show you what I'm going to keep in. I have got a list, but I don't know how much we're going to go off what Pretty Random's chosen for us, because there are other products, some new, that I want to try. I will stick to this list as much as I can because obviously it's a Pretty Random chooses my makeup video. But yeah, overall I want to pull some new products in, and the only thing I'm not going to be let's have a look at lipsticks. What I want to do when it comes to lipsticks is pull more spring summer lipsticks. Like last week I had 2 that were more autumnal winter. I've not even worn them just because they're not giving me those kind of vibes, and I've not done any looks that it would go with. So yeah, we're going to be choosing some different lipsticks. Pretty Randoms chose quite neutral ones here. Well, it's chosen Maybelline Craving Coral, so we could definitely choose that one because that is an orange toned red. But I do want to use some of my Charlotte Tilbury ones as well because I've got some nice spring summer colours in there. So yeah, we might not choose everything from this list, is what I'm saying. So this is it, this is for this week. So let's turn you around, let's go through my drawers of what I used last week, and then we can go and shop my stash. I'm hoping this Shop My Stash works out a little bit better than last week's Shop My Stash. I'm really sorry about that, but there was something wrong with the files. So all I could do is, obviously I'd pulled the makeup already, so all I could do was show it you. So I'll try and be as quick as possible. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you what's going back. Here we've got the Maybelline Dream Urban Cover Full Coverage Lightweight Protective Makeup SPF 50. Everyone loves this foundation. I really don't like it, guys. Now today I used it with this. So this is the Technique Luminous Glow, and I just like a more demi-matte. This is demi-matte. It's not like it's not full on luminosity, and I really like this. I like it by itself and I like it mixed. I think this for me is just a mixer. I don't like it by itself. It just makes my skin look so dry. I mean, I've got dry skin anyway in certain areas, but for the most part it's normal to combo, and it made it look so dry. So that will be going back. I'll put that back as well. Just for now. I thought I would do wear tests on them, but I haven't done that. I brought this one in because it needs to be used up, and I think it's getting to the point where it's going to go bad soon, so I want to use as much of it as possible. I don't know if I'm going to bring another foundation in, so yeah, we'll just use that. This e.l.f. Sheer Tint Finishing Powder. I have hit a slight baby pan on it, look there. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, there's slight baby pan there. That can go back. The Essence All About Matte can go back as well. It's been in a couple of weeks now, so that can go back. I'm going to keep this one in, this L'Oreal Infallible Pore Refining Primer. It's in a unofficial project pan, so that stays in. This is in a project pan as well, so it's the Ole Henriksen Truth Banana Bright Face Primer, so that stays in. This also stays in, it's nearly all done. It's the Symbiosis London Glycolic Acid and RNA Overnight Rejuvenating Eye Serum. I think I'm going to keep this in. I didn't use it once. I think this will be the 3rd week, so I need to really concentrate on using it this upcoming rotation. Guys, I really don't know how I feel about this Holy Grail Glossier Stretch Concealer that everyone loves on my eyes. It might be just my eyes at the moment. They just look really dry with this. It doesn't, I mean, it feels moisturising, and you can see how moisturising it is and how glowy it is, but it just doesn't look nice on my eyes. So we're going to put it back for now, and we'll bring it out, I'm sure, sometime in the near future. So this is my white base that I use that stays in. The Soleil 30 Anti-Aging Face Fluid that stays in, that's Project Pan. So that's the first drawer. Right, this is where a lot of things are going to stay in, because I want to do some more testing on them. So we've got a couple of Project Pans here. We've got the Too Faced Love Flush in the shade Love Hangover and NARS Orgasm. They always stay there. So we've got this flower pot in Sweet Pea. I used this twice. I really like it, but I want to see, I want to try and get some more use out of it, so that can stay in. I've only used this Steeler one once, so this is a lip and cheek combo. I really liked it when I used it, but again, I want to use that a little bit more than one time. This is the product that I use the most, just trying to see how it works, and I really do like it. Yeah, I want to use it a little bit more and share my thoughts on it. Right, the Jenna Frooms Loves PS Bronzing Highlight I used probably about twice. Didn't use the highlighter, but I do really like it. That can go back. I used this once or twice as well. It's the Physicians Formula Sexy Booster Bronzer, and I used this twice. I do want to keep it in, I'm not going to lie, I absolutely love it, guys, but it's time for it to go back. It's been in now 2 weeks. I'm sure I'll bring it out again at some point. I do want to focus on the blushers that are not going back. So we've got, obviously, the Flower Beauty in Sweet Pea, the Steeler, and this Flower Blush Bomb, and there is another cream blush that I want to bring in. So I don't think I'm going to be paying too much attention to what Pretty Random has chosen out, but I might be wrong. So yeah, we've got 3 blushes there. We could pull in another 2, maybe just 1 though. Yeah, I think I might just pull in another 1, and maybe, I don't know, maybe like a topper, maybe something like this, but not this because I've used this and it's been in a couple of weeks. Third drawer down is highlighters. So that's Project Pan, so we don't need to talk about that. That's Project Pan. Right, so did I use this? I think I did. Yeah, I'm sure I did. So that's Sandstone Shimmer. It's really, really pretty. I love these Maybelline Face Studio Chrome Extremes. They remind me of the Ofra ones. They're just so pigmented. They remind me of them so much. It gives you that really nice beaming highlighter, especially this one. So that looks like that. I've done a dupe video against one of the Ofra highlighters, so I will put that, I will attach that to the cards and you can go and check it out. I absolutely love this one, it's my favourite. This one is in the shade Diamond Glow, so that can go back. The Goddess of Love by Revolution I used once. That one can go back because it's been in 2 weeks. I really want to keep this in. I love it. Yeah, I'm going to keep it in for another week. And we'll choose some highlighters. And with brow products, I've been rotating through them. So I've been using this a few times. This is the Glossier Boy Brow. And I've been using the Revolution one, which is kind of a dupe for it, but I do feel like the Glossier one is better. And I have also been using this one because I've had it open for so long now. This one's from Poundland. It's the Makeup Gallery Slay the Brow Gel up to 24-hour wear. I don't know if I agree with that. But yeah, that's that. These 2 brow products are fibre gels, but this one from Makeup Gallery isn't. It's just a normal brow gel. And that's it really. And I've used this as well. That's a fibre gel as well. This one is a little sample from Model Co. More Brows. So yeah, I try and rotate them like each day that I use a brow gel. I'll try and use a different one. So that's that. they're the products that are going back. This, yeah, I'm not going to pull any blushes. I didn't use this one time because I loved the cream blushes. And that shade there, but that's matte, isn't it? So that's not going to work. I was going to say that shade there. It's actually got some sheen to it. What shade is it? Wisteria. This shade here would go really nice over that cream blush by Flower. So yeah, I want to keep this in. So we're not pulling any blushes this time. This Revolution, what's it called? Renaissance Illuminate Radiant in Rose. I used once, and I only used this shade here. Saying that though, that one would go really nice with the cream blush. So what am I going to do? I can't leave both of these in. Don't know what to do. I'm going to leave the Revolution one in just because the Becca one has had more usage. And I've barely had any usage out of this Revolution one. Let's just swatch it first to make sure I'm right in what I'm saying. Yeah, I think that would look really nice over the top of it. So, right, so that is everything that's going back now. Oh, actually, I need to talk to you about powders. So this collection Sheer Loose Powder is going back. Don't mind the yellow nail polish. I used quite a bit of it. I didn't use an awful lot because I was using this Glossier Future Dew, and that's also going back, sorry. When I use this, I don't powder because that defeats the purpose. I only powder in the T-zone, and I don't wear any of this on the head. I just wear it really on the cheeks and on the nose and the chin, just because I don't like that shiny head look. I really like this. So yeah, there is a dupe video coming up soon. You might have already seen it by the time this video goes live, against Glossier and the Revolution Skin Glass Primer. So I'm hoping you would have already seen that. But yeah, I mean, I've used quite a bit. It looks like it's down here. So that one can go back. And sorry, the collection Sheer Loose Powder is going to go back as well, and we can choose some new products. So let me go and pop all this away, and then we'll come back and go through my drawers. Right, so here's my notepad. So whatever we don't choose this week will be carried over for next week. So primer is asking me to choose the Natural Collection Hydrating Primer. I won't be choosing that just because I've got this new one. So this one is the Revolution Glass Skin Primer, and it's just coming to the collection. So I want to use this to kind of gather my thoughts on it to see if it truly is a dupe. I think it is a dupe for the Glossier Future Dew, and this one's only £10. So we're going to choose this. So it just comes in a nice glass bottle like that, so I'll put it in the same place the Future Dew was. And I also want to choose one more primer, which is also new, because I'm not always going to use the Revolution Glass Skin Primer, so I thought I'd bring this in. I said that I was going to bring this in last week. So this is the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Anti-Fatigue Primer. So yeah, I'm going to be bringing that one in as well. And then we've got another primer in there as well by Ole Henriksen, so we don't have to go too mad with the primers. It's only for a week. Foundation is telling me to bring in W7. I will bring it in, but I think I'm going to concentrate on that Primark one I've got. So this one is a bit deep for me, so I could mix them. So this one is in the shade Buff. It's the High Definition Camera Ready Foundation. So we'll choose that. Concealer. No, what I want to do is, this one has been really hydrating. I used it for a recent video, which will go up really soon. It's the Revolution Fast Base Concealer C0.5. My under eye area at the moment is really dry, so I want to use this. It did tell me to use the e.l.f. matte version, but I don't want to use it. My eyes are too crepey for that concealer at the moment. Loose powder is the Revolution one. Yeah, we can bring that in. It's in one of these pots. I've not used this for ages. Right, so there's a tiny bit left in the pot. What I do is I've got the great big massive tube of it. Not tube, part of it. It's the Revolution Peach. It's just the I Heart Revolution Peach scented baking powder. Does it still have that peach scent? Not really, but it's never smelled really strongly of peach anyway. But yeah, I mean, there's still quite a bit in there, and then there's at least half there, so I'm not too mad at using that for the week. What else? Compact powder, Rimmel Peach Glow, so that's one of these. It's that one. So we'll use that as well. That's had a fair bit of usage on it, so yeah, we'll use that. Bronzer. What I want to do, I think, for this week is I've just pulled this into a project pan, the Chanel one. So I want to use the Soleil Tan de Chanel, and I also want to use the Revolution palette I've got. So I want to work on both of them this week. So it's this one, if you've not seen it before. It's the Revolution Imagination Highlight to the Moon palette, and I can show you what it looks like because I've also done my project pan update. So I'm working on these. I've just hit very small baby pan there, so I would like to use them more this week and see how well we can do. Right, blusher. Right, so it pulled the Flower Pinched blusher out for me anyway, so we've got that in there. Wet n Wild Halo Highlight. I just think there's too many blushes. I think I'll be pulling one more cream that I have, but it's also asking me to pull the Wet n Wild Mellow Wine, and I've only used that once when I did a video that's coming up soon, so I think I'll pull 2 more blushers and then we're done. So now then, we're just going over to highlighter because I don't need any illuminating products. Yeah, I don't need any of those illuminating products, although I did want to try this. This is the L'Oreal Glossier, and it's like a primer. I've got too many primers. I don't know whether to use this instead of this one and use this next week. Yeah, I think I'll do that because this one has been raved about. It's been really talked about, and these ones, these are primer shots. They're not really talked about that much. I am using the pore one. I am using the pore refining primer here, what I showed you earlier, and that's really good. They are quite runny, but it is good. I really like it. So yeah, that's that sorted out. But like I said, actual illuminators, I've got one in, so I don't really need to get one of those. So now let me take you over to my other drawers where I hold all my other makeup. Right, and what I want to do, because I'm getting into cream blush, I want to bring this one out. Now I had this in a declutter, and luckily I've still kept it and I haven't thrown it out. It's the Tarte Maracuja Cheek Tint. Does it have a shade? Yeah, it's in the shade Light Nectar. So I want to try that out and just see if I want to keep or declutter it once and for all. So that's that. And then I want to try the Wet n Wild Mellow Wine as well. So yeah, that's the 2 blushers. Right, let's have a look at highlighters. I've had this pulled a couple of times, if I can find them. Yeah, here they are. These are the 17 Dazzle the Nights, and I've not used them, so I need to pull them. See if I still want to keep them. And then it's saying Ultra Moon Dance. I don't know about this. I mean, I've had it pulled in quite a while, so I don't feel like I need to. And it's pulled a highlighter palette out for me, so I feel like that one we don't need to use this time. Real Hair Goddess, I've also used that. So MAC Beaming Blush, where are you? Here we are. I really like this one, and I've not used it that much, so we'll pull her. So we've got the cookie one, we've got MAC Beaming Blush, and we've got those pearls, so that's 3 highlighters. I'm just wondering if I should just pull one more. It's between Ultra Moon Dance then and Real Hair Goddess. Where's she? So both of these I've used quite a bit, so that's the Real Hair Goddess. I've got to admit I do like the Ultra one better. Yeah, she'll bring me more joy, so I'll pull that. Face palette, so let's go down there. Right, you're not going to be able to see a lot purely because this is as far as it will go, the tripod. It's telling me the Lotty London one. Oh, it's there, I can see it. I've not used this in a hot second, guys. So it's the Lotty Shimmer Squad, and you get 4 beautiful highlighters, but I can't use them all. It's just the Good Girl, this one here, and then the Troublemaker, that one there, and then these 2 are too dark. So yeah, we'll just pull this in and see what I think of it. So that's that, and then it's just lipsticks. What I tend to do normally is I put all the face products away and then we choose lipsticks, so let's go and do that. Okay, so let's go into the first drawer. I don't think that's gonna fit, so we'll leave that there. And I think that's it for the first drawer. There's not much to put away in the second drawer. And then the third drawer. Right, so now let's choose some lipsticks. Right, so I think I'm going to choose them all from this little spinning thing here. Some of these that are on this list I will actually use, like the Becca Orchid, this one here. I've not used it for a while and I really do like it. So that's that shade there. It's really pretty. Smashbox Inspirations, where's that? These have gotten so dusty. I didn't realise I had so many of them. So they're just minis. That's Legendary. That's Fig. That's Tabloid. That's Primrose. It must be this one. It's quite deep. Oh yeah, let's pull that. That is so spring. I'm going to do some swatches anyway, so you can see what they look like. Okay, so I wanted to pull some Charlotte Tilbury. I think that's all I'm gonna do from the list. Like I said, the ones that I haven't used today I will pull next time. So Charlotte Tilbury, Tell Laura, we've used that recently I think, but I've got another orange toned red, so I might pull that one instead. The other one is called 1975 Red. This Lost Cherry one is really nice. Like really spring, summer. So it could be that one. Pillow Talk, I definitely want to pull. I want to get my overall opinion on it. So yeah, we'll pull that as our nude. 1975 red. So if you look at them, they look pretty similar. Well, that isn't even it. So they look pretty similar, don't they? Right, let's choose 1975 red. I'm sure I've used Tell Laura, so let's choose that one. Velvet Underground. This is really nice as well for spring and summer. We've already got 6 there. What else do we have in here? Miranda May. Also another good spring and summer shade. I'm not going to use all of them. I'm just going to decide, you know, which ones to use through swatches and things like that. And they're kind of like more autumn winter. So let me put this back. Right, so now we're going to swatch these Charlotte Tilbury ones, and I'm going to decide which one. So Miranda May, Velvet Underground. I know I definitely want the 1975 red. We'll swatch it as well, but I just need to decide out of these which ones I want. And I know I want Pillow Talk. So we've got 3 here. We need to cut that down by at least 1, I think. 6 is alright to keep in, but 7, no, I don't want 7. Lipsticks, I mean, I could theoretically and just use one every single day, but I don't want to do that. I can always bring in another Charlotte Tilbury next week. So we've got this one. That one is just so pretty. Miranda May. Isn't it? It's really pretty. So that's that. Then we've got Lost Cherry, which looks pretty similar, but I think it's a little bit deeper. Oh, that's so pretty as well. And then we've got Velvet Underground. Right, so I definitely want to keep that one. And it's between these two now. I think I want to keep that one in, and then next week we'll pull this one. So that one was Lost Cherry. So we'll pop that one back. So it appears this is Charlotte Tilbury week, guys. So I'll swatch the other 2. We'll just take this first one off because we're not using that this week. Okay, so that a little bit. So we've got 1975 red, which was limited edition, and that's why I'm pulling it, because it's older, I think, than the Tell Laura shade. Isn't it beautiful? It's so me. I love these orange tone reds. I think it's still okay. And then we've got Pillow Talk, which is everyone's favourite, but I just don't know if I like it, guys. So that's why I pulled it. So that's all 4 Charlotte Tilburys. And then we've got the Smashbox in the shade Inspiration. How similar does that look to that? I'm not going to pull that. It's just too similar. And I could be using a different shade. Yeah, we'll leave that for this week. And then we've got Orchid from Becca, which is that one there, which is another, like, I wouldn't say it's a nude, it's a bit deeper than a nude, but that's that one. I need to pull then. Do I? 1, 2, 3. No, there's 5 there. That's enough. I was going to say I need to pull another lipstick in place of this Smashbox Inspiration one, but I'm not going to. And I'm not going to pull that just because it is so similar to that one there. But they're all the lipsticks we're going to be working on for the upcoming week. I'm going to put them in my lipstick holder, and you'll see what I had out last week, and you'll see what I'm putting back. or if I'm going to keep any out. Sometimes I keep 1 or 2 lipsticks out and I try and use them. But right off the bat, let me tell you some that I didn't use last week. And we're going back. Right, so we've got the Revolution Rebirth. I did swatches last week, so I'm not going to do it again. Actually, you didn't see them, so I will quickly do them. Because in the shop my stash the files were corrupted, so you didn't see them. So this is Rebirth. A beautiful brown, but it's not for spring and summer, is it? It's more autumn winter. And then we've got the W7 Gingerbread Lipstick, which is so cute, but again, more spring summer. Sorry, more autumn winter. So that's those two. They're going back in the collection. I did use this. This is the Dior in the shade Fashion Night. It's really, really pretty. It's more like a tinted lip balm. It's really, really nice, but it's going back. And I think I used that about once, maybe twice. So this has been in for a few weeks now. It's MAC's Oh Sweetie. It's not my favourite lip gloss, but I did use it and it's going back. This is also going back as well. I used that once this week. So this is the NYX Lingerie in the shade Scandalous. That's been in a couple of weeks as well, and I only got to use it this week with a look that I did. So that can go back now. We've got a couple of reds up here. So these weren't in a Shop My Stash, but they're really, really pretty. I think I'm going to put this one back, this Maybelline Super Stay Matte Ink. I've used this a couple of times, and I think I'll keep the crayon in just for another week. So this is the Maybelline Super Stay Ink Crayon in Hustling Heels, and this one is in 117 Groundbreaker. It's really pretty if you like reds. So yeah, that's that. We'll just put the lipsticks into my lipstick holder and that will conclude the video. Okay, so all of them are going back, all these are staying in. They're the new ones, so let's put them in. And these are mini Charlotte Tilburys, they just always stay there. Right, so that's that. I mean, there's enough room for another lipstick there. Let's put this Smashbox Inspiration one in. I didn't think I'd have the room, but let's put it in. I know I said I wasn't going to because it was so much like the Charlotte Tilbury, but I do want to see if I like the formula. I don't think I've ever used this shade before, so yeah, we'll put that there. So yeah, that's what we're looking like. So we've got my perfumes there, my lipsticks, nail polishes, Project Pan lipsticks at the back there, lip balms and things like that, setting sprays. So that's what that looks like. So guys, that concludes the video. Thank you so much for watching today. I really do appreciate your time and support on the channel. It means the absolute world to me. Please like, it really does help out the channel. If you're not already subscribed, I would love for you to become part of our crazy little fam. Please share and also comment, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.